Okay guys, let's just pretend that this is the rabbit and he's just walking through the trap. And that's just as simple as how that works. And to me that's just genius for somebody to figure that out. Well, hello guys, welcome to Bland County Survivor Man. Thanks for watching. Hey, today on Bland County Survivor Man, I have found something in a book that I want to show you guys, and I think it's really going to work good for us out in the woods. The Indians used to use this device right here, and it's called the Lever Deadfall. It has a piece of wood that comes down and holds the lever in place, and of course this thing puts a lot of force on an animal when it comes down on it, especially when it's tied down. In a few minutes I'll pick up the camera and show you what it looks like. Guys, I'm out here in my backyard studio right now. If you hear a car going by, that's what's going on. I added a rock to this particular one right here just to add a little bit of speed to it. The trigger mechanism is really simple to make. You just notch you a little stick in that fashion right there, and I'll take some pictures of it and let you see it from that point of view. You make a notch in this peg over here, and you stick it back in there and you set it. It's pretty simple. Now the way the thing works is you tie a string from your trigger stick across to this peg right here. When you do that, that will cause, when the animal comes through the trail and walks through this, you can use this either way. You can use it for a trail set, or you can use it as a baited set. If you were going to use it as a baited set, you would want to go ahead and put these stakes here all the way up in front and on the sides of your deadfall. That way the animal will have to come around here and go through the door. Now in the picture that I saw, this part right here wasn't on there. In other words, that wasn't there. They just had a springy stick going down, which there's not very much weight on that thing the way you're making that thing up, and that's really a good idea. But I found that it was more steady if you just added that pole right there. Then this thing right here doesn't get blown around in the wind. But anyway, I'm going to pick the camera up and just let you see what that looks like. Now there's the rock that I added to it. There's the way the trigger looks. It's exactly the way you make it. Just fits into a notch. It's just a notched peg. And you just tie your string, or you loop your string right around the bottom of the thing, and then loop it over there, or put your bait stick on it and stick it out this way, and then when it breaks loose, it'll come loose. Now, you want to make sure that you tie the back end down secure, because if you don't, the crushing action that this trap has will not work. In other words, right there, if that thing were to fire on me, that thing would crush my hand simply because of the force it creates, just like a nutcracker does. And I think these things used to be used by the Indians. Believe it or not, they set them up large enough to kill bears with. But for goodness sakes, before you get in a survival situation, do like me, get out in your backyard and make you one and see how it works. Now when you're doing this, you're going to want this lever part right here to weigh a whole lot more than the animal that you're trying to target. So that right there is about big enough for a groundhog or a squirrel, possibly a coon, back here in the leverage part. Now if the animal is going to walk straight through here in a trail set, that means that his back's going to be right here, and there's not as much force here as there is back here at the back side. So you want the thing, like I say, to be heavy enough. But take these stakes, if you're going to make a baited set out of it, and take the stakes and put them all the way down on both sides. Then the animal will have to come in here to do his thing, to get to the bait. But that's all you have to do. You just put your little baited stick right in behind the trigger stick. Right in behind the trigger stick. And then the animal will come in there and jerk it loose. So that's the way that works. So guys, I really appreciate you all watching my videos. I enjoy making them for you. I like your comments, the good ones and the bad ones. That's how we learn. Sometimes we'll make a mistake, and we have to go back and fix that mistake. So guys, that's another tip from your Bland County Survivor Man. Have fun and have a nice day.